don't need to go upsetting the tourists. I'll be in so much trouble with management if I do. Alright.
Here we go. Got him. This one's mine.
Yeah, come on, pop on through. There you go.
Perfection.
There. Guys ain't getting the better of me this time. Hey, Betty. You know your mom is worried about you?
Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Oh. Because it saw something in the vicinity or registered something in the vicinity. That's why it ran away. Well, hello there. Nicely done, guys. Made its body land right at my feet. Alright, so Betty's on her way back then? Right? You headed back?
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Okay. Think it is then. Okay, so I will let her know. Unless I'm supposed to like sit there and like text Betty.
Like a wrapped among the
Which
rocks.
is like an indicator to tell you like when you're being watched and when you're actually sneaky.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back.
I mean, she's
Here
on
I
her
was
way
thinking
back.
I'd never see her again.
She ain't back yet. One malfunctioning mechanical as promised. She was trying to milk cannons.
Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. If you don't want your supervisor learning about your screw up, I'll need more. Oh, that's just me. Try to keep an eye on her this time.
Oh, I won't be turning my back on Betty again, believe me. Thanks again for all your help. You really saved us both from the edge.
You're welcome. Alright, on to finding the prophet. Wherever the hell the prophet is. Way back here for some unforeseen reason. I don't know why she has to be so far away. Everybody else was close by, close to property. Well, I mean, Birdie wasn't, but still, the spaceport was still a lot closer. Ooh, look at that pretty colored smoke. It's all the colorful pollution. Nothing. More cannons.
Solid kill. Yeah.
I'm reloading, get him. Good job. Got a lot of stuff in you. Been snacking on quite a bit of things. That one's empty.
I don't get it. Why build a place to get dust up your nose and wrapped it on spit in your eyes when Monarch's free to visit?
It ain't free, that's why. You need a ship and a smuggler.
Nothing is free. Oh, something's bit. Oh, it's a big one. It's a mega. Oh. Ah, shit. There we go. Good, Ellie?
And we're alive.
You have that perk now. Oh, maybe that's why you were up, because technically the fight wasn't even over yet. This monstrous of a thing. Oh, I shot off body parts. That's why it looks so crazy. Thought it's like some weird deformed version. But nope, I just shot off his leg and his head. Get those two back up to snuff. Alright. Rizzo's bunker? Why do they have a bunker? Why is a prophet in a bunker? It's weird. This prophet is weird, man.
Okay, nobody needs this many candles.
And it's quiet. Oh, there's people. Just looked the wrong way. Praise the prophet, listen to the prophet, sweat house meditation, lunch, hot cold training, stomach purging, dinner, stomach purging, medical attention, clean the retreat. Beating by the prophet. Oh, well, that raises a red flag. Free time, disciples' choice, self-flagellation or meditation on productivity, followed by no food next day. Sleep. Wait. But if that's like a daily routine, prophet, disciple, daily, yeah, daily schedule. So you get food, don't have food the next day. So the next day after that, you would get food, and then you wouldn't get food the next day. So you eat every other day.
The prophet's treatments are intense. I nearly collapsed during the last session.
Oh yeah, that's probably because it's not healthy. Probably not good for your body, you know what I'm saying? It's not good if you're like passing out during sessions. Usually not a good sign. That's everything? Okay. And I'll find all the goodies. Huh? A mod. Make sure I'm stocked up on those megas. What? Give this to me. Thank you. That's being stubborn. Oh no. Does the prophet know they have some frenzied host in the basement?
I'll show you happiness!
That was a nice warm-up.
Alrighty then. View lab notes. Warning, run recovery routine. Sure. 2 files successfully recovered. Hack access logs 2. The parasite seems completely incapable with the common sprat. This is baffling and disappointing. I have few theories. 1. Sprat nullitoids are highly adaptive. Eridonium gigantus is half-complete creature. Adaptive mutations in sprat psychology render it a poor host to the parasite. Eridonium giganteus has a particular and discerning sense of taste and finds sprats accordingly distasteful. Option 2 is ridiculous to me, but not strictly speaking impossible. Could both be true. I'm delirious. Will delete in the morning. Dr. Amir Zhao. Team biologist. Okay. Synopsis Log 1. I've completed my final round of total immersion suspension and exposure tests. As expected, Iridonium gigaseous dissolves in acid, burns in fire, and can be disintegrated or otherwise destroyed within rays, or concentrated blasts of plasma. The creature is vulnerable when alone. However, bonding with a host evokes intensely protective behavior from that host. Safeguarding the parasite becomes the host's primary objective, even to the point of aggression and violence. The creature also seems well suited to long-term hibernation and immersion in a liquid suspension. Water and low-grade alcohols preserve the creature. Its metabolic systems, such as they are, slow to a halt. Once exposed to a host, the creature emerges from its dormant state and immediately attempts to attach itself to the host's nervous system. Long-term dormancy in an alcohol solution may prove useful to corporate. I'll prepare my report tomorrow. And log 3. Oh, log 2 was in between. Got it. Okay, I didn't even realize this was 3 beforehand. Continuing my search for more suitable hosts among common fauna. Very promising results from Pitores. I believe those are the flying guys. The biological system is well suited to host the parasite. My theories: the parasite enjoys exposure to the atmosphere of Eridanos and may be manipulating the Pitores into more frequent and aggressive flight. Yep, it is. Okay. In every case, the parasite successfully manipulated production of hormones in the host's brain. I don't know how yet. The implications of the parasite manipulating its host troubles me. Its nervous system is exotic and difficult to understand. I can't quite shake the idea that the parasite does not require contact with the host in order to influence its behavior. A suitable, large, and complex specimen may be able to manipulate the mood of a sentient creature by proximity. Alone. Maybe. Possible? These ideas are unscientific and founded on my own anxieties. My nightmares have been muddying my thoughts. Should seek treatment soon. Yep, he got affected. What? Yep, started with the lack of sleep, then the nightmares. It was starting to get to him. Oh, is this the doctor? Rupturing host. The world is beautiful beyond compare. I can see colors I never imagined existed. The sky has a voice and it's singing to me. I see the truth now. I see everything so clearly, so perfectly. The storms of Eridanos are notes in a great cosmic orchestra. The stars are the choir of the universe, and every word they sing is joy. I can't seem to stop smiling. I don't want to stop smiling. Ever. You guys definitely went crazy. Kinda forced some insane happiness upon you. Chief of the Savages' severed index finger. The index finger of the chiefs of the Savages, bitten off by his followers as they finally turned on him, as dissidents always do. Not wanting to permanently injure the celebratory Spencer Waldrick, and lacking the resources to create an artificial finger for the scene where it was lost, the director of Terror on Monarch had security remove the index finger of one of Waldrick's understudies you now hold in your hand. Alrighty then. He just plopped his finger onto a desk. That's just lovely. They just, really cared. You can tell and see it in the way they treated it, that they really cared about his finger. And whether or not he could get a new one. Open last entry. This is to inform you that Rizzo's has been notified of your expiration due to one or more of the following causes: violent physical trauma, accidental encounter with local fauna, severe psychological reaction to company and company adjacent products, destruction of company property. It might be 3. I think it might be 3. After careful review, Rizzo's Office of Human Resources has approved the dissolution of your indeterminate contract. In accordance with Rizzo's company law, your closest living relative will be rewarded the following. 1. Regulation size crate of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown to be delivered within 6 to 8 weeks of product launch. Please note that as a gesture of gratitude for your services, your shipping and delivery fees have been waived. Your work on behalf of the Rizzo Geological Survey team has proved invaluable in the development and upcoming launch of Rizzo Spectrum Brown. And thank you for being part of the Rizzo family. This is an automated message. Response to this message has been disabled. Wow. They really cared, man. They're willing to give one standard crate of the upcoming drink that's not even out yet. Man, I'm sure the family's gonna love that. Oh Lord, it's crazy. It's crazy the way they treat their employees. Please note, in accordance with Rizzo's company policy, supervisor clearance is a privilege, not a right. Clearance may be revoked in the event of gross misuse, behavior of contrary to Rizzo's company values, or dissident adjacent behavior. Well, we're gonna hack the system. Error report. Fail-safe protocol activated. Now dumping memory contacts. Dump successful. Access? Yes. Okay. Try to identify a pattern. Memorize the passcode. About just leaves back. Okay. Well, hopefully it's actually memorized. I don't know what that's supposed to go to. There was another computer in here. That's just lab notes, though. Nothing else in here. No. Okay. We will then just go over here. See what's in here. We'll just hope that passcode is memorized and just try not to worry about it, but quietly fixate on it until it's solved. It's fine.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why lock it if you didn't want us in? Should've just kept it unlocked. Okay, it goes back up. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure there wasn't any other, like, way down here. I don't know where this is taking us. See, I don't know where this is taking us. Maybe it's going further down. It's going quite a bit of ways up, actually. Oh. Interesting. Canid host. Thought they didn't like canids. Maybe it's still took them over, but they're not acting the right way, maybe? Maybe. Something like that. Mega cannon hose.
On it! I'll get my kind of action!
Yeah, you and him from distance. Come on, Yoko, what are you doing? Your ability on him. There we go.
I am a soul!
He's coming up after me, maybe? Oh no, maybe he's just going after Nyoka. Nice, you guys got him? Got that big boy? Nice, good job, ladies. That's so good. Alright, anything else? So gonna be like a super mega cannon in here? Nope, but there's another mega cannon. Alright. I'm gonna kill you, cannon. I'm gonna get you.
Here we go!
You get yours, you do yours.
Just like that! Tissue! Get that armor!
Keep blasting. Oh, hey. Maybe we should pull out the light machine gun for this one. Wait, where's my light machine gun? Right here, why can't I equip it? Does it need to be repaired? Is it broken? Maybe it was. Oh, where do you go? There you are. Ah, dang it, they're going back and being healed up.
Didn't
Got
even
too
get our
far
hands
away.
dirty.
That's fine. Re-trigger. If anything, I think it slows them all down enough for me to use their abilities and look at the keyboard. It's like, oh yeah, this is where the button is.
That's the last of them.
Let's get healed up. Go. Is there anything in here other than crazy enemies? Protective lab protective monocle? What? It's a lab protected monocle. Is that armor? Is that a new headpiece? Oh, it's just one of those type of headpieces. Got it. Okay. Just a medical helmet kind of style. Is there anything else in here? I believe that's the way. No, I came from an elevator. That's probably the way I came. Yeah, because then I go this way. Alright, see what's over here. Parasite. Oh, why'd you come after me? I wasn't even shooting at you. You don't have to be so mean. You can break my leg and then I have to like limp everywhere. So mean. that not heal my broken leg? Okay. Well, it's healed now, so either way, we are now good. Where does this lead? Oh, just leads to Eridanos? Just leads out? I guess so. Alrighty then. Can't fast travel near hostiles.
Place
Is
looks like it's seen
that
better days.
hostile? Or is it those hostiles?
Down they go.
I'll take down all the hostiles. Yeah, you guys are getting pretty dang close there.
Anyone
I
else?
don't like it. Blast him right in his belly. That's what's meant his belly, but he's dead, so that works. There we go. Nicely done, everybody. Let me, thank you. I'll make sure I get all these. Get enough of them. They equal up pretty quickly, money-wise. Let's go to the bunker, not the cave. Oh, we just explored that whole craziness, which I'm sure we probably would have explored had we talked to the Prophet first, probably. Be like, there's some shit going on downstairs, can you help us take care of it? And I'll be like, I already did. So, ha. What's over here? Mining equipment. Surprised I didn't see like a mega parasite or something down there. Unless that's like a quest related thing. Then that makes sense. 100 and put this at 100. Nice. Sweet. Okay. What's this? 5 companions to 20% health. Don't need to worry about that no more. Range attack, inflict -1 armor rating for 10 seconds and can stack up to -10. I mean, yeah. I mean, anything that helps ranged weapons. Wait. Oh, I did the revive. Damn it. Wrong one. My bad. Oh, just these little guys over here. I'm not sure if it was those guys, if it was like parasites. Something I actually would have had to kill. Oh yeah, open this box now.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, it's what I do. Alright, let's go talk to this prophet now that we've like scoured her entire building. Prophet lady.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Let's see what that is before we talk to her. Is it inside the tent? Yeah, it must be inside.
She said I must burn
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Uh, yeah, definitely. Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
Discrepancy amplifier, how would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Can you analyze chemicals? Can you analyze the chemicals these herbs are treated with?
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Okay then. I wonder what'll happen if we taste it. Let's try it. Though the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavor is less bitter than you would have expected. It's woodsy, like tropical, with a singing. Oh, it's actually slightly better tasting than your average can of salt tuna. So are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Maybe slightly. I don't think I'm going to be decapitated. So I think we're okay.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
I don't have time for your seminars. I'm an inspector. I gotta inspect things. How did you know I was an inspector?
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Didn't Halcyon Helen say you were a hack? You know, I have been feeling like my potential is hampered lately. What do you offer? Sorry, Prophet. I didn't think I can spare the time. I've got a murder to look into. Didn't Halcyon Helen call you a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
You know, I've been feeling my potential is hampered lately.
We offer a wide variety of seminars for all your corporate needs. Employees not working hard enough? Employees dying too often? It's most likely your managerial humors. And of course, seminars for balancing the energies of your business offices. Interior decorating is much more important for success than many would believe. If any of this sounds at all interesting to you, might I interest you in the first 82 words of our most popular seminar's introduction? Free of charge.
Sure. I mean, if it's free.
Byzantines live lives fraught with competition. And that competition can be immensely stressful. You must, first of all, find a way to balance your thinking. Think not of bits lost, but of those you have yet to gain. After all, peace leads to productivity, and productivity leads to profit. Though thought alone won't balance you. We have a strict regimen to promote humor clearing. Session attendees stand on burning coals, sit for hours in our productivity smokehouse, and of course, fast throughout.
So in order to be productive, I need to suffer? Sounds really, really fun, and not at all miserable. Sounds like it could be useful. Maybe I'll pay you a visit once the murder's been solved. Yeah, it sounds like suffering.
Precisely. The barriers within yourself will break down as your skin sweats and blisters, giving the evil humors the proper space to escape. It's my patented method.
I'm going to ask you some questions about Halcyon Helen. Please answer truthfully. We've got some interesting herbs here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
Seem toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill somebody.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
Yeah, let's get on to the murder now.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You're hiding more information. You and Helen didn't get along, I hear. Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial? Do the first one?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Of course you do. Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Okay. Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
So instead, you decided to hold up in like a research lab with parasites and canids down below and frenzied hosts?
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Alright, so we gotta figure out if her alibi is true. But I mean, these are her followers. How do we know we can trust what they say?
Hello! Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
Well, can you tell me about the retreat?
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out, or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Do you know the Prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon.
I'm sure
Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
Sounds like you should give me all the deets on what's truly going on here. Because you know it's a farce, just like I do. For a positivity disciple, you sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Alright, you don't have to be more chipper around me, I'm just saying. You all are supposed to be happy, and you're just not happy. Not saying you need to pretend to be happy more. I just had to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
I didn't need to know that. Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Okay, can we go back to... let's see, was it this one?
Yes, However...
Ask her if it was Spencer.
Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning.
Okay.
Certainly.
Who could it be?
Actually,
then?
before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
I'm all ears.
I noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Sure it was a body? Couldn't you have brought this information forward a little earlier?
I think so. Had the right size and shape. I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Of course. It's all because of your own needs. Your own wants.